Hello dear students and welcome to the tutorial for how to submit an assignment on Google Classroom. Here we'll be going over how to submit an assignment that a teacher has already given you a document on. Okay, so over here you can see in the stream our document is already available. Alright, however, it's much better to go to the classwork section and see your exact categories and classwork directly. Okay, so here under the worksheet category we have a assignment that says My Pals, page 76 to 77, questions, and it is due tomorrow 9 a.m. Okay, here we'll click on it, and when we click on it we'll see that it has 10 points along with some instructions. Okay, it says use your book and class notes to answer. Make sure you put your name in the title and document. Okay, so this is the instructions that you will find on every single classwork that I give you, where I tell you how to use the classwork and what the appropriate way to submit it is. Okay, here you can add a class comment to ask me anything in public. You may also add a private comment to ask me anything in private directly. Private comments are not visible to other students. And also here it says your work assigned. Assigned means that you have not yet submitted your work and you have simply been assigned the work, that you have not turned it in. Now, in both iPhones and Android applications, what you have to do is you have to grab this little arrow and drag it upwards, okay? Using by tapping or by using your mouse, okay? Depending on whatever device you're using. Here it'll say your account name. In my example, my account name is my nickname and my middle name, Poddafaria. Here it may say your parents' name or your sibling's name or any other name that you've put on your Google account, okay? So here after the name it will say your name and then whatever else is the name of the worksheet. Okay, so you'll have to click it. Once you click it, you'll see the entire title over here and also the title over here. Now if you would like to edit this document and add your name and your answers, do not click on this pencil icon. Rather click on this icon that will send this document to Google Docs. So you must have Google Docs installed on your phone in order to be able to use this. Okay, so once you click this, it will ask you what you can open it with. Your web browser will show up here. Okay, whether you are using Safari or Chrome or Firefox, whatever it is, you will click it and you will click just once. Once you do, your browser will open up and then it will open your link in Google Docs. So once it's opened in Google Docs automatically, you will have some options around the screen to close it and to add other people in it, to add comments, and some extra options over here that allows you to print and do other things. And lastly, over in the bottom right corner you'll see a little edit icon. Okay, in some phones this edit icon may be up here. Okay, it'll be a pencil. Either way, look for a pencil. Once you have spotted your pencil icon, you have to click on it. Once you click on the pencil icon, now you are able to edit your document. Here you can change any of these words you want, though I don't recommend that, so that I can have your answer clearly. And you may put your name here, which is absolutely necessary. So for example, here I may put in any name I want, but it should be your name in your document. And in the answer script, we may click on the blanks of the answer and we may write down whatever we want. Okay, for example, he won 5 gold and set records. Okay, so when we write it down, that's our answer, right? Once we've answered all of these questions up until number 6, we can click on this little check mark on the top left corner. If you click on the check mark, your document saves. Here it says all changes saved. Okay, once all your changes are saved, you may click the little X button to go back to Google Classroom. Now that you're back to Google Classroom, here it will show an empty document which is not yours yet. This is not your document, so you can simply ignore this one. All you have to do is press back, and now you'll click turn in. It will ask you if you want to turn in your work. Okay, you will click turn in again. Once you're done, it will send your submission to me. Now once it is sent it to me, it will have your answers and your name that you've put in. Okay, whatever you write in the document will be sent to me. Alright, If for some reason you want to go back and change it, you may click unsubmit. After that, you may click unsubmit over here again, and then you can resubmit it. Once you unsubmit it, you can add extra attachments or go back to my attachment and change anything you want into it, okay? And then you may click turn in again, and it will ask you to resubmit. Once you resubmit, I'll receive the document, and then you may simply drag down and go back to your classroom, okay? So your document has been submitted, and you may wait for the teacher to see it and grade it and give you feedback, okay? Once a teacher has checked your document, you may go back to the work, okay? Once you go back to the work, you may click here. Here, you'll see your grade. For example, here, I have received a 10 out of 10. That means all my answers are correct, okay? And over here in the private comments, you'll see exactly what the teacher has to say about your work in private, okay? For example, if you got something wrong or if you're doing well, the teacher will let you know that you did good, or they'll let you know if you've done any mistakes, such as write your full name next time. If you noticed earlier, I wrote only the word Bob as my name. That's not a full name, right? So the teacher did not like that. So then the teacher would tell me to write my full name. Likewise, if I got any of the answers wrong, the teacher could also tell me how to answer it correctly and what I got wrong. For example, say they could tell me that I got question number 1 wrong because this word was not correctly spelled, or this was not in the story, etc., etc. So you should always make sure to look at your private comments to make sure everything is correct, okay? All your mistakes will be pointed out in the private comments so that you can fix them, okay? Alright. So this is about it on how to submit your work to me on Google Classroom. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys the best of luck.